Fuck with us, you insane in the mind. You cowards way out of line. Money talk, boy, you wasting my time. You don't wanna put the work in, you just wanna taste of the shine. Real talk, so it's hard to trust. I'm in it for the long ride, like I drive a chartered bus. Scars and blood from the deadly bars I bust. And all we trust, the army body bombs or bust. Log about it, naysayer, you can hardly doubt it. Who's the best, who's the worst? We can argue hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, quiet on the set. We've got live on location, making his glorious return to Live Laugh Lariat. We have Movie Myk.
Look, let me tell y'all something. That intro, since Trey Havoc is a new addition, I don't know what y'all have done, but that intro right there was the best intro y'all have ever done. And like you said, we are on location. This is where your filmmaker just performed at, shot a legendary scene right here in Austin, Texas, at High Sound Brewery, right here, right over here. It's a little dead today because they know there's no movie going on today.
Yeah, the streets blocked off for filming, so there's nobody there.
You know what I'm saying? All the people inside. See, they're going inside. Bunch of critics.
So I just want to start off by saying we've done maybe 90 of these so far. You have the record for the person that has had the worst internet that we have ever had.
Oh yeah, I know. It's okay.
So it's nice to actually be able to see you in clear vision. I think maybe they have better internet down there in Texas.
Look, man, we gotta give the B-list wrestlers, B-list acts something to pick at me about. Okay, so I did a favor. For them. So you know, they need to tell me thank you. But another topic.
All right, Trey.
A round of applause for Movie Myk here.
Trey, do you want to tell the man thank you?
Thank you, Movie. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Awesome. Where can everybody find you on social media? Where can everybody see you now that you're in the great state of Texas? I don't know if it's great. Austin, I've heard, is great, but I've heard other parts of it are a little.
It's great wherever Movie Myk is at.
Okay.
Right. Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? If I go to what's it called? Iowa, it'd be great. I leave Iowa, it'd be ass. All right. Yeah. You all right? When I leave Texas, it'll be ass. And then when I finally go to Hollywood, everybody gonna want to come there.
Okay.
Damn right.
The gold rush once Movie Myk makes it out to California. But where can everybody find you and support you? See your films.
They can see my films. They can support me at Movie Myk on Instagram, at Movie Myk _ on Twitter, and Movie Myk on TikTok. I don't really top tick as much, but
you prefer longer form media.
Yeah, pretty much.
So is there anywhere people can support you financially?
Financially, I guess the whole world until my movie is on the big screen. Okay.
Is there like a Cash App, a merch store?
We got a PayPal, at Movie Myk. I have some amazing 11x14s that is going on sale. It's probably the best 11x14s in the industry right now. They're the graphic for my movie that's coming out. I don't know when, but it's coming soon. The Movie Myk picture. So you can PayPal at Movie Myk. You can Cash App the film, your filmmaker with 3 M's on Cash App.
Perfect. So since we've added Trey, we've started this new thing. It's called Daniel's Detours, and I've put together a film of my own for all of us to watch. So I'm gonna play that for you.
Well, we're going. We don't need roads.
A man is lucky to be alive after being stabbed at Tiddy Beach on York Peninsula. The victim was flown to Adelaide last night after he confronted the suspect trying to break into his home. Thankfully, his condition isn't considered to be life-threatening.
You guys ever been to Tiddy Beach?
Man, what you got me right?
A 29-year-old Ardrossan man's been arrested and has also been taken to hospital.
I found a sandwich shop called Mr. Pickles and Van Nuys. And of course, I happen to have...
This is pretty impressive.
Cheeseburger.
For those at home, this man is spinning a cheeseburger on a umbrella, But if you watch here, the pickles are flying out
I don't know
of
if
the
he's asleep behind
cheeseburger.
him. The dog just hacked up something and ate it. You can still hear it. I don't know. There's Luna in the background. All right, enjoy pickle flinging outside of Mr. Pickles.
All right, here he goes. He's
Here we go.
acknowledging Roman Reigns.
Hey.
How would you defend yourself in the ring?
I want you to think about this and tell me how you would defend yourself if you were facing this opponent in the ring.
Throw milk on it. I'll throw milk on it.
Mr. Pretty prominent.
Yeah, I'll throw milk. Yeah. So hold on. Pause this. Just pause this.
Yeah.
Pause this. You know, Tubi won't even accept this, right? You know, Tubi won't even take this.
I don't Tubi might.
Hell no.
Tubi will take a lot. Tubi will not take this.
They wouldn't take this. Not even Plex. Plex wouldn't even take this.
Not even Plex?
Plex wouldn't even take this. The Roku channel wouldn't even take this.
What about Freevee? What
You
about
could pick the
Freevee?
channel to take it. I think they would.
I gotta keep watching Trey to see if they'll take that.
Okay, we're done actually. So we made it through. It's a short film, so we'll hop out of this timeline.
Well, we're going. We don't need roads.
I don't know how you feel. I don't know how I feel about you adding my name into that before we threw that in there. You know, since Trey's been here, we've decided to. Nah, you put that on me.
I know. You know. They say people in Hollywood lie all the time. With Trey, I lied. Dang, what the hell? You know, Trey is a 910 native. All right, we're both Wilmington, North Carolina guys. All right,
sure.
Trey's my guy.
Yeah.
After this interview, this podcast is done, Trey's probably not my guy after this. All right, you done blackballed Trey. I don't want to be in the ring with Trey. I don't want to be on set with Trey. Me and Trey can't even be in the same picture by picture. Can't even be friends. This is the last time and the first time you're gonna ever see Movie Myk and Trey have it on the screen together.
Oof.
All right. The thoughts of Mr. 30K and Mr. 24K. The thought of that even happening, it is out the goddamn window now.
We were supposed to be 54K.
No, it is out the window. It is out the window all because of Daniel Detours.
Damn it.
Okay. I will say I didn't have as much time because we changed recording days, so I didn't have as much time. So I had to kind of scrape the bottom of the barrel for this one.
You know, you should have just left the barrel. You should have just left the barrel alone.
You picked up the barrel, you moved it, you dug underneath it, you said, You said this dirt. Man, this dirt look good.
Well,
feed them dirt. Oh my God.
I apologize. We can pretend that never happened if you want.
No,
we can't.
No, that was the motivation for my movie to be great. Because I just watched that.
Well, there you go. I'm glad that I could inspire you to greatness. So speaking of greatness, the last time that you were on, you were episode 9, which doesn't make sense because you were like guest 4. I don't ask questions because I don't know. I think I don't. It's been so long. What have you been up to since then? I know now you're living in Texas. You've gotten stronger. I think Movie Myk is fucking ripped as Movie Myk could ever be.
I appreciate it. I could be more ripper.
Yeah,
I could be more ripper, man.
But
Movie is shredded right now. Movie is shredded.
You know, I really tapped into the diet a lot. I my cheat days used to be crazy. I used to eat just like a whole box of crumble cookies. Now I can't even eat 2 crumble cookies now because it hurts my stomach.
So what do you have like a Mount Rushmore of crumble cookie flavors?
I actually do. You know what's crazy? Oh man, you about to make me tap back in. Okay, all right. So we got the man. We got the cinnamon toast crunch cookie. We got the French toast cookie.
Mm-hmm.
We got the strawberry. Yeah, the not strawberry, but the red velvet cookie. Yeah. Trey, no.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The fourth one, man. Oh man, what's the fourth one? I ain't gonna lie, I'm real basic when it comes to this. It'll probably be just the M&M cookie.
Not bad. Have you had the waffle cookie?
Yes, that's what I meant. Not the French toast, the waffle. I put the syrup on it.
Like,
now, we haven't warmed it up, then put the syrup on it, and then just put a little bit of whipped cream. Oh, see, the viewers can't know about that.
Hey.
They can't know.
We on the cut, movie. We on the cut. We can't do that.
They can't know. They can't know I'm a dirty guy. They can't know that.
I feel like that's the equivalent of finding somebody that like shoots up between their toes so nobody knows. Like
pretty much.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You're shredded. You're now living in Texas. What else has been up for Movie Myk since the last time we talked?
Oh man, just getting better for real. What made me move out to Texas was Dustin school, Dustin Rhodes, and like he's basically like the father figure for everybody that's like doing a Hollywood style or have a movie style like type character or persona. He's the godfather of it because he's the original of it. That without Goldust, there's no Miz, there's no Tony Storm, there's no Movie Myk without him. So why not train underneath him, see what his vision sees for Movie Myk, or what could Movie Myk do different to go to the next level?
You ever like kind of just like wake up and just like, yeah, I'm like, that's Goldust right there.
Yes, yeah. When he's teaching, sometimes I'm like, oh man, well, I'm like, this is Goldust, like saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like teaching class, telling me to do this. So like, oh man, I think it'd be cool if Movie Myk did this, and just add your pose with it, just a little extra flair. He said, try it out. I'm like, I'm gonna try it out. I'm like, you're the godfather of cinema. Yes, I'm gonna try it out.
Nah, Dustin, I'm good. I ain't gonna lie.
No, man, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. You
Who you ever beat?
Like, no, bro, no, like.
Oh.
I got a question. So when you first started, you were training at Firestone, right?
No, when I first started, I was training at High Spot under Mr. Number One, George South. So
with George South and his very old school way of looking at things, what is the difference that you see with training and the knowledge from George South to Dustin Rhodes?
It's kind of like
does any of this stuff differ?
It's kind of like a combination, really. Like it's some similarities, like with Dustin, and just Dustin doesn't yell. George yells. Like you don't understand. Like George yell. Like you get up on the wrong side. You'll mess around. You give me 5 bumps.
Yeah.
And I remember when it was one practice. I had never did like a leapfrog before. I was like 6 months in, and he was like, "All right, Cam, listen." He's like, "I can't believe I'm calling this. Tackle, drop down, leapfrog. That's it. Just stop afterwards." So I did a tackle, I did a drop down, I did a leapfrog. I popped people, so I heard the pop, so I started posing. And George said, "Cam Newton, give me a bump." he was like, it was good until you started posing. Now here's the spot. So that's the only difference. George yells, but his yelling comes from a place of care, a place of like, no, my name is on you. When you leave this place, you're one of mine. So you have to get this right. This has to be instilled into you.
Yeah.
So same with Dustin, but just Dustin doesn't yell. Like it has to be instilled into you. Like we'll do it over and over and over. Then he's like, "All right, we'll just do it another day, another week." Yeah. George, you're doing it about 30 times. If you can't get it done 30 times, you run in one more spot and you just done for the day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would like to bring up something that Rayhan mentioned when I had him on recently. It was I think it was either a match where you accidentally put George South in a very snug headlock that some might consider to be.
He was tapping. I thought
Oh
he was
no.
tapping. I thought he was tapping. I thought George was improvising, so I thought he was tapping, and I was like, that's not in the script. I was like, that's not in the script. So just try to, wake him up,
Little
little. He told me to get right out the match, right? And soon I did that.
down.
Soon I did that. He was like easy. He was like tagging Ray Candy, aka Yaya, tagging Ray Candy. And I tagged him in. Then he tried to give me a second take. So then he called a back elbow. I gave him a back elbow, and I guess I hit him too hard, and I pinned him, and I went for the chin lock. He said no. He said no. Get out. Man, there's so many. Oh my God, I have so many George stories. Like it was a match I wrestled George the first time I wrestled. It was a match from hell. George would make fun of it. George would make fun of it. It was like we put on Thunder, Cam. We was Saturday Night Thunder with Thursday Night Thunder. So it was this match at Ref Myk show at the Brewery, and I was so nervous, but I'm like, I got it. And at the first 2 minutes of the match was starting off good, and I thought for some reason George was about to do something super innovative, right? And so for some reason I heard him wrong, and I pulled him back to the ropes and try to throw him off. And my co-producer at the time, Big Zoe, grabs his boot, and George, the real deal, almost does a split while running. And so he kicks Zoe straight in the head, straight in the dome. Zoe had a knot on the side of his head for a month from that. George looked at me in his eyes. He looked at me, and all I seen was just anger. He was like, tuck your chin, and he clotheslined every silver screen, every film reel I had in my body, and I just looked up at him and I said, "Damn, George, I'm sorry." And I just could not get it right. And it was look, the scene was so bad. George walked off set.
Oh no.
He walked off set. But that was a great lesson, that I needed that moment, because after that, I got it right. Then after that, I got it right again. Then after that, I got it right again. Then I wrestled him in a tag match on his birthday, and I did his move, the claw. I did it wrong, and he said, "No, Fruit, that's not how you do it." And then I dropped the guy, and I was like, "All right, take two." And I did it right. He was like, "Oh," he said, "Yes, Cam, that's right." And then I wrestled him one-on-one on his birthday. And that was such an honor for me to wrestle him at the AML Future Stars building on his birthday. And it was one point in the I guess the chin lock. He was like, "That's good heat, Cam. That's good heat." And so that touched my heart. I was like, "Oh man," George said, I always know I was a charismatic guy, but when George South says it, it go, "Oh man,"
yeah,
this, So it was a great feeling, But see, I needed that WCW Thursday Night Thunder match to go super bad for me to have that moment.
Yeah, amazing. I was actually at the show, the birthday show.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I think that was maybe the first time that I probably. I think there was a match that you had at FWE with where you tagged with Tim.
Yes.
And for some reason, they fucking squashed you guys.
What?
Hey, man. Hey, sometimes it's in the strip. You know what I'm saying?
So I'll shoot on him. You don't have to shoot on him.
Oh
but
my God! He's trying to get Movie Myk canceled. That's what he's trying to do.
oh yeah, no, Dan, all about the controversy.
I see.
So they had Tim, Movie Myk, and then they had Level X, Axton Ray, and Blanco Loco. Sorry if I don't even think that's what he goes by anymore. Yeah, and they had another team, Simply Perfect, I think they were called, and it was two dudes that were 10 years past their prime. They were 15 years past their prime. 10 years past when they should have hung up the boots. And they all squashed them, and they won the tag titles. Oh.
Hey man, sometimes it's in the script, you know.
Okay.
No.
You know,
Tear it up.
that's gonna look. That's gonna be a part of my movie. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. They're gonna have a 10 second. They got a cameo. 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I'm allowed to be mad that I paid money to see a movie, and the actor that I was promised would be in that movie had a smaller role than I initially thought.
But see, you gotta look at the big picture, Daniel. You gotta look at the big picture.
Yeah.
That's just a scene from that I'm gonna take from that and put in my own.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It'll have to be a long-term payoff.
Like you seen what The Rock did with The Mummy Returns, and everybody was mad. Oh, The Rock's in the movie, he got killed off, right? You know what he did? We gonna do a spin-off. We gonna have The Rock have his own movie, The Scorpion King. That's what that was right there. See, Daniel don't know cinema, Trey. He don't know cinema. He don't know cinema. I don't know, man. I don't know why I'm talking to Daniel. I don't know why.
Especially after that, after what we just saw.
Of course, after what we just saw.
Oh, well, I think this is a good time to set up our next segment. It's called Take the Pictures. I've stalked your social media, and we're going to go through a little blast from the past and kind of catch up with you. And maybe we'll have some embarrassing moments. Maybe we'll have some shining moments. Maybe we'll have all of the above. But I think it'll be fun. So.
Hear that music in the back?
Yeah,
provided by you by Hot Side Brewery. So Movie Myk just had his first Austin, Texas scene. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are right here on Love, Laugh, Lariat. There we go. Look, y'all should pay me for that little plug right there.
Okay.
That was real nice.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a soundbite.
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
I turn my camera on. I cut my fingers on the way.
All right, welcome to Take the Pictures, a podcast within a podcast. We're going to start off hot. This is the first picture, and I feel like I picked this picture before I knew how this podcast was going to go up until this point, so we might be starting off on the wrong foot, but I'm just going to start it because that's the only way I know how.
Extra. I was an extra trying to be a star.
Look
like Blade. I look like Blade.
Look at Movie.
Look like Blade.
And you can't see it, but you have Under Armour wide receiver gloves on.
Yeah. I was catching anything that was getting tossed my way.
What was this Movie Myk at this point, or what was this iteration of?
Yes, this is Movie Myk. This is Movie Myk, the extra. Look at this. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I gotta delete this.
I know the feeling.
Delete this.
What was your inspiration? Was it The Undertaker?
Man, it was. I can't even tell you. I just thought, man, this jacket fly, man. I'm gonna put this on. Not knowing that I'm black and I'm Movie Myk. They're gonna call me Blade.
Yes.
And when I put that thing on, that's what they called me. Blade. You can low key see the sadness in my eyes. You ever see an actor when he do a movie that he really don't want to do?
Yeah.
And then he gotta go promote it. He ain't really that excited. That's my face right there.
Looked at the eyes right now. The eyes are like, why did I grab this jacket?
Yeah. Why did I want to try this? Why I want to try this?
Amazing. Well, I think it's important to start at the very bottom and build up from that. So I think we're only going to go up from here. So this picture here.
Oh man, I was trying to get in with Happy Corbin, man. King Corbin, man. I was trying to get in with him, man. You see, I was I was in the lead. I'm meant to be the lead man. This is right there, SmackDown, right before COVID happened, right there.
Was he heavier or lighter than you thought?
You know, man, the cast, man, really helped out with that. Okay, so I can't really tell, man. He's definitely a big guy in person, though.
Yeah, I can't. Part of me thinks that this blurry person behind you is that the wrestler known as Bosworth?
Yes, that's Bosworth.
Okay. I've only seen him once, and he came out with a donut. That's all I know about him. And then is that
Vic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Vic Andrews. Yep.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot Baby Dreads Vic.
What was this moment like for you? How far into your career were you? And
how far was I? Well, this is why I just got good. I'll tell you that. This is 2020. I didn't get good really to 2019. But 2020, I felt like I was coming into my own. So I was thinking I was like 5. I started training 2015. Really started wrestling 2016. So I think I was like 4 or 5 years in at this point.
who all was like the backstage liaison for this? Like, how did you prepare, or was it just like you just carry this dude to the ring?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even remember. I don't even remember, man. I was eating craft services.
Right? No, not the
until they was telling me when it was time to do, and I stopped eating craft services.
What is so you've done AEW, you've done WWE, you've done Ring of Honor. Who had the best craft services?
If you're trying to eat healthy, man. WWE got the best craft services. Now, if you're trying to eat cake, ice cream, and all the dirty stuff, AEW/ROH got it. They got it beat, man. So if you want the desserts, you want to eat desserts, or you want to eat burgers or whatever, AEW/ROH. If you want to stay clean and stay on your strict diet, WWE, man. Ain't nothing like they chicken breast, they steak, man. Man, oh man.
It's always fun to get #paid to eat. We'll go.
Shout out, my boy Saquon Sugars.
Saquon up next.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
WWE got him using his government name. You know what I'm saying? You know.
All right. So
this is when I was first in Texas. The Carolina/Georgia boys was in Texas, man.
Look at this.
Shout out to everybody in this picture, man. Shout out Joe Black, man. Super underrated talent, man. Shout out to the infinite one, Tim. Super underrated too, man. He deserves everything he get. Shout out to that other Mike, the white Mike, the OG in this game, man. Chance Riser, man. Great guy too, man. My boy the hustler. One of the realest dudes in there. And my brother right there, James Ryan, right there, man. That was the first time I wrestled in Texas, right there.
Look at that picture, boy.
That's a legendary picture. I gotta get that printed out. I gotta get them to sign it, man.
Oh, absolutely. Oh man.
What was your match for that show?
It was actually a tag match. It was, I forgot who was my partner, but it was me against Tim and White Mike.
Oh yeah. The Gymnasty Boys.
I know what it was. I know it was my partner. It was Buns. Cause Buns hit me. He hit me. That's how we lost.
Tag partner, man. Tag partner ain't what they used to be.
Buns wanted me to do something. I said, no, that ain't in the script. Buns said, look, movie, I've been in movies. You trying to get in Hollywood. I am Hollywood. So that pissed me off. I said, no, we're not doing it that way. And then he tried to leave. Then I said, no. Then he hit me. And then that's how the Gymnasty Boys at the time won.
Yeah.
I remember it now.
I remember like it was yesterday.
This whole thing, like if you retook this picture today, it would be like one big glow up. Like,
yeah. Matter of fact, I remember this whole match because Joe hit me too. Man, now hold on, I gotta. I remember the whole match now. See, this is what happens when I'm having flashbacks now. All right, PTSD. All right, they hit me that hard. They ain't want to listen to me. It was me, Joe Black, and Buns against the Gymnasty Boys and Ruthless Lala.
Oh wow,
that's a
match. They hit me. Yeah. They hit me, and then miss what that Larry do. Show me what that Larry do. Only because Joe and the Get ain't want to listen to me. My script, my vision. They wasn't rocking with it.
Amazing. So that first Texas trip, I know that like Bucky's is a big thing to hit. Did you hit up Bucky's? Did you hit up Whataburger, or is it just strictly business?
What did I do? We ate at one of White Mike's good friend's house. He had cooked us some food, and that was the best food that I tasted. We did have In-N-Out. I believe we did have In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Also, White Mike's friend, he jumped on me and James Ryan. So that's probably another reason too, because he probably softened me up.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
For the Gat and Joe to hit me like that, and then for Ruthless to hit me like that. It's all making sense. I feel like the first time I went to Texas was a setup.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This feels like a setup.
Now I feel like it's a setup.
Like an ambush.
Well, I'm sorry for bringing back bad memories. I feel like
but this picture is legendary, man. This is cinematic right here.
This picture brings a tear to my eye.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because these is all real guys in this picture, man, and I'm proud of each and every one of them, man.
Oh yeah. So we'll hop over here.
Oh yeah. That's in Wisconsin right there. That's when it was a fatal 4-way. Look at that car. I want to be rude. Everybody want a spotlight. All right, I'm in the dark for a reason. All right. I'm trying to hide. But anyways, this is in Wisconsin. This is actually a fatal 4-way with Jeff Cobb, one of Kennedy's kids, Mr. Kennedy's kids, and Airwolf, aka Darius Martin. That's on AEW.
Yeah.
This is that match, and Jeff Cobb ain't like that. I call him Blue Cobbler. So so that is why that is there. You know, then I thought, oh man, he got his get back on me. He done slammed me. He showed me he was strong. So I tried to teach him how to own, and he didn't like that. I since you want to be a stalker, it's on the Instagram. I'm trying to teach him how to own. I told him to dig deep. He told, I ain't gonna repeat what he said. All right, but he scared me. I pissed in my singlet a little bit. I did. That's the sound about y'all wanted. Jeff Cobb made Movie Myk piss. I did. He won't make me piss now. Yeah.
Nah. This movie. No, this is a whole different movie.
Yeah, this the biggest M.
Can we talk about this lady here in the back who is looking like she does not want to be here and that she hates everything that is going on around her?
No, she hates what Jeff Cobb doing to me.
Oh, so she's a Movie Myk fan.
Yeah. Look, everybody in that back row love Movie Myk. Everybody in the front row hates Movie Myk. That's why they look like that in the back row, because they can't believe that what's happened to their gorgeous filmmaker.
The back row does seem more fun. The front row just seems kind of like just 3 white dudes. And as a white dude, nobody wants 3 of them together. You gotta.
Yo.
Is that a gaggle?
Yo. Is that a crazy?
Crackers.
Crazy. I can't believe that. I can't believe that at all.
Am I wrong?
You can't ask those questions like that.
I don't know if you're wrong, and I don't know if you're right, and I don't even know if I have the answer.
Okay.
You can't ask those questions like that on air.
Sorry. I'm just saying, like 3 white guys is too many. Like, you gotta
Trey. After this interview, after this podcast, you will never hear from me again. Daniel has got you blackballed from me. When I see Daniel at WrestleCade this year, I'm gonna keep walking.
Look, don't rope me in with him.
I'm gonna forget that I did this bad pants media. I'm gonna forget. And then when you be like, oh, what's up, moving? When Trey, you come out, oh, what's up, moving? I'm gonna keep walking.
No,
I'm gonna keep walking.
Don't do me like that, movie.
In an attempt to try not to make this worse, you prefer, like, you think 3 white guys is like the perfect amount of white guys?
Next picture. I feel like since I'm in the dark, that's why you are asking these like dark questions. And so now since High Sound Brewery loves me so much, I am going to sit in the light. They turn the light on for your filmmaker.
This was my plan all along.
This was your plan. He wanted to see my beautiful face, guys.
This next picture here.
Oh man, that's ROH.
Yes, sir.
Look at ROH. That's ROH. Look at this. Look at Bruce Lee, man. Look at Bruce Lee. Daniel, that's what I'm gonna do to you when I see your ass. All right, but answer these questions. All right.
Yeah, get on them. Get on them, movie.
But yeah, that is ROH and Joe Keys, and I was casted as the boys that night. Oh, they got Keith Mack on playing. Shout out Keith Mack.
Always shout out Keith Mack.
So walk us through that day. How did you? Where did this event take place? How did you know that you were going to be included? And then how did you find out that you were going to be a boy?
Man, damn, they just seen my face and they was like, "Oh man, you can be a boy."
I don't know how to take that.
They don't be wanting to know the stories. I ain't got them.
Okay.
How did I know this? How did I know that? Wait a minute.
They saw me. Said, "You know what you look like."
That's how it went. We need a boy. We need a boy.
Were you?
They see Movie Myk. They said, "You know what? His arms is big. Yeah, he can be a boy."
Were you offended that they tried to cover up your star quality face?
Actually, no, I wasn't, man. Cause you can still tell it's me. You can still tell that it's me in that role.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
offended. I think they should have let you go maskless, but
hey, it's all part of the script. All part of the script.
You know what I'm saying? There you go. See, now he getting the bigger picture now. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that clip, put it in my movie. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna rewrite it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know Hollywood. You know how Hollywood gets, right? Not everything truthful. It's based on a true story.
Yeah.
What is it? Salacious, like just a little embellishment, just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood only tells 75% of the truth. The difference between me and them is I'm gonna tell at least 85%.
At least 82.5. Keep a little bit.
At least.
I'm right there with you. I'm feeling.
You know what I'm saying?
So Trey, do you want to try to ask some questions about this picture?
So Mike, I can't help but notice the look of impending doom on your face. What is happening directly after this picture is taken?
Quiet on the set.
Next question.
I just want to know.
Next question, because I don't even know, Trey. I don't even know.
All right, next picture.
Oh yeah.
I was in Atlanta. Now this one I know. I was in Atlanta. All right. Shout out my man Impact. All right. He's crazy with the camera, and he said, "Yo, man, jump up in the action shot." So I thought I can jump out like Jet Li. Whoa! And that was my shot right there. It only took one take. Look, shout out this man Jet Li. You see that? You see him right there? You see him right there? That's what I'm gonna do to you when I see you. All right. That's what I'm gonna do. I just want you to get that in your head.
Okay. Well,
right there.
I will not be at WrestleCade this year. So.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Because everybody said, "Oh, I ain't coming to WrestleCade this year," and they always pop up. All right. And this picture right here, you see what I'm doing right there? I'm gonna watch all your ass, and then what? What he doing in there? What Bruce doing in there? I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
I think this may be the first set of gear when I met you in person. That's what you were wearing. Because I know you and I talked privately, and you were like, "Yeah, there's a 24K down in Wilmington," and I heard of the 30K from the dude that was helping me come up, and then he was wearing the black and gold, and I was like, we can do something here,
Yeah.
So until this podcast, of course, and Daniel Rhodes don't for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the first set of gear that I met Movie Myk in.
Same, likewise. It's good gear.
Very nice, very good gear.
Alrighty.
It's legends.
So, you've got quite a few on your Facebook of you with some of the greatest of all times. What was it like meeting Stone Cold? What was it like meeting Bret Hart? And if you remember at WrestleCade last year, I asked Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
You said Movie Myk. So I didn't know you had personal experience with Bret Hart that allowed you to answer that accurately.
Yeah. Because he gave me the confirmation to say that. I can say that. That's what he said. Give me confirmation. And then you should you know what, Dan? You know what you should have did after that? You should have took a hint. Like, you know what? Let me ask this: Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, or Movie Myk? That's what you should have did. You should have mixed it up.
Yeah.
Instead, you asking questions that people have been asking for the past 15 years.
Yeah.
Now you feel bad.
Can I put something out here?
I'm gonna show you the goddamn picture. I ain't playing.
I would like to point out I have tried to ask some new questions, and they have all been met with like stern disappointment. So, like, do you want me to ask the same questions, or do you want me to try something new? Because I feel like either way, I'm not going to make you happy.
I feel you should try something new. Just throw a little sprinkle on it.
Okay.
A little sprinkle.
Let's hear it, Daniel. Let's hear it.
I got okay. So, who smelled better, Bret Hart or Stone Cold Steve Austin? You know you got a whiff. Those are heroes right there. You got to take a whiff.
The lenses on the camera the lenses of the camera smell better.
So they
flash it. Yeah.
So according to Movie Myk, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret Hart, stinky boys.
I didn't say that. Now he's trying to get the wrong soundbite. Trying to put words in my. See, this is what the media do. That's what the media do. Because Trey know I ain't say that, but now I'm gonna get on Instagram and it's gonna say, "Oh, Movie Myk said," and he know damn well Movie Myk ain't say that.
Clip from Bad Pants.
Yeah.
So
Movie Myk called Stone Cold.
So in order to avoid that, which one smelled better?
I just told you the damn camera lenses.
That wasn't
when it snapped.
The options were Bret Hart or Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh God. Trey, what do you think smell better?
Honestly, if I were to guess, I'd probably say Stone Cold. I feel like Stone Cold's got like a musk to him.
Hell yeah.
He likes that oaky. I feel like he's got a refined cologne palette, whereas I think Bret just kind of chill with whatever he got on. But Bret do got a black wife. So
what that got to do with anything?
You know how black women are. They love the smells. They love the good smells. They're gonna make sure he's smelling real nice. So
Daniel, okay, Daniel, what about you?
I'm gonna go with Bret Hart based off what Trey just said.
I got good points.
I don't know if you guys have seen this, and like I said last week, I don't know if I'm the person to be bringing this up, but there was a thing going around on TikTok. It was called the Black Wife Challenge, and it was these white guys who showed the pictures of themselves before and after they married their wives, and the after are like, it is like.
I'm sorry, I forgot y'all can see that. Y'all can see that.
Movie come back.
I'm so sorry.
Movie come back.
Because I thought about just showing High Sound Brewery some love, and getting some drink and say, hey man, I'm on this podcast. It's this guy named Daniel, right? And y'all got a nice picture of Bruce Lee right here, and I keep showing him that this is what I'm gonna do. When I see him.
Have you guys seen those videos though? They're
yeah.
I haven't seen those videos, Daniel.
My wife shows me the videos. I've seen them.
Man, last time I was on your platform, on your show, you wasn't like this. You wasn't that controversial. I don't know what happened.
I don't think I've been controversial.
I don't know what happened. But first you had said the three. I don't even.
Three white guys is too much. I will say it. As a white man.
Movie, it wasn't me. I ain't do it. I came up.
So just let me ask you this. I believe like sure, three white people can be together. It shouldn't be illegal. But you'd have more fun if there were other people in the group. Maybe a person of color, maybe a female. You got to have more life experience than three white guys together.
Anyways, taking this picture with these two legends was great. There we go.
Very life-changing experience,
There we go. Make sure you clip that. Make sure you clip that. Don't clip that other bullshit. Yeah, now you got me cursing. All right, now you're getting rated R.
Now, were you able to ask them anything? Were you able to ask them any questions, like pick their brain a little bit, or was it just like
I wasn't able to really pick Stone Cold's brain like that. He did compliment my arm. He said, "Damn, son, look like you been in the gym." Look at the arms on you. And we took the picture. And
Movie got big arms.
you know, I appreciate that, man. You know, I used to be overweight, so you know, I just turned it into muscle. See, that's the picture Daniel should have found. He should have really done his research and found a picture of me overweight. Nah, Daniel ain't do that. He want to look at me. He want to get me looking like a Blade extra. That's what Daniel want to do. Daniel want to try to embarrass me, insult me. I want the viewers to see this. This picture right here. Right here. That's what I'm gonna do to you. But Bret Hart gave me some words of encouragement. He also was the one that really like motivated me to put my trailer out. You know, so it was you know, it was cool talking to Bret Hart, honestly. And he gave me like, you know, some wisdom from the time that he was there. And you know, he told me, you know, if there's anything that I could do for you, you know, just let me know, you know. So, you know, it was good talking to him, you know. And I know everybody got the jokes about, you know, Bret being bitter and, you know, all of this stuff. He's really not. He's really not. He's actually a cool guy. He's willing to offer, and he's willing to help the industry get better. It's just people nowadays just so sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know.
I would like to say, so I am looking. I can't find a picture where I'm like, oh, it's Fat Movie Myk.
There we go.
That Fat Movie Myk.
There we go. I was obese.
That was Movie Myk when he started Friday.
You know what I'm saying? Look, I actually got a parody of me being a Friday. All right, look. See, y'all ain't know. I knew Gary Strider, the Love Machine, way back before he was the Love Machine. All right, I gave him his first role.
Oh, Love Machine.
And then now you see him. Now he see him in the wrestling ring. I'm just saying. I know the stars, man. All right, I know the stars.
Movie, you are very influential, you know, to like young up and comers. Even me, well, like I said, the dude that was helping me come up, his name's Tony Chase. One of the first people that he showed me was you at Firestar, which is why I had the impression that you had trained at Firestar, but it was 30K at Firestar. So like, that's what I was like, oh, that's cool. So that's where I knew you from originally before I even met you. So your fingerprints go past where you're at. Like they hit a bunch of people. But I think it's pretty cool.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
And I'll say, I don't think that anybody does what you do better than you, especially in this area. Like the way you control the crowd before the match even starts, the way that you like, and I'm sure it goes back to like working with George South, because like that's the same thing he does before his matches. Like you just find a way to kind of, even if they don't know you, you got to make them hate you, and you do a good job of that. So.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. So this next picture here.
Look at my people.
You know what I'm saying? Classic. You know, real guys in there too, man. You know, James Ryan right there. You know, look at TJ Boss. You know, let me tell y'all a funny story about TJ Boss, man. We was on set together in Gainesville, Florida. I patted his head. I smacked the hell out of his head. Boy, look at him. Look at him. It's just shining. It's like you could cook a fried egg on there. and I told him before we got a trail, I said, I'm gonna pat you on the head. He said, I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I said, he trying to put my car. So I boom bow right there. Boom bow right there. Another three underrated guys is in this photo right here. On night, super underrated.
Oh, definitely.
Super underrated. Chad Skywalker, man, my brother, super underrated, man. Like everybody in this pick is great guys, legendary guys, man, and like they need to be more places and they need to be more highlighted because these guys are special. These guys are special as acts and off camera too, man. You know, it's rare to meet real people in this industry.
Yeah. We've had almost everybody on this podcast. They're all great. I will say Zuka King. I don't think there's anybody that takes what he does more seriously than him.
Except his hair. Look at his hair, man. He ain't taking his hair serious, man. I be telling Zuka, I be like, damn, Zuka, you got to look pretty. Like, Bubba, look. Buddy Rogers ain't care about looking pretty.
No,
All right. I go, all right.
To the king.
He asked to replay a promo he did, but he wanted it with the sound off because he wanted to be able to pay attention to the facial features that he was making, so that see if he was angry enough.
Oh my God.
Like that's stuff that like nobody else does.
Yeah.
So like, and just like the knowledge that he has just of wrestling in general. TJ Boss, underrated. James Ryan, underrated. Owen Knight, underrated. Chad Skywalker, underrated. Definitely Movie Myk, underrated. Yeah. We'll go on to this next picture here.
This right here, this gonna be on the Walk of Fame.
Absolutely.
This gonna be you know, everybody got their names on the Walk of Fame. This picture is gonna be on the Walk of Fame right there.
Put the picture on the star.
Put the picture on the star. And then they're gonna have the name. They're gonna have the name. Movie Myk, and then on to the next one, it's gonna say Dustin Rhodes, and in quotation, Gold Dust. And then after that, at the bottom, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get them to write, remember our name. And I'm gonna say it's that's gold. Oh, it's golden. Now that's 30K. Oh,
54K. We'll add the 30 plus the 24, and then
Trey, I told you what was gonna happen after I was done with this podcast.
Show the Bruce Lee
We
picture.
don't know each other no more. We're done. We're done.
So, in all seriousness, this is actually the picture that, because I didn't know you moved to Texas until I saw this picture, and I was like, oh, this picture is dope as hell. Because I got my man Movie, besides the Shatter Dreams Productions, which is 24 karat, before me, like,
yeah,
I might have shed a tear.
Thank you, man. It was and this picture right here. This is before I moved to Texas. I was staying with another guy that's underrated. Noel. He's the first.
Oh yeah.
He's the first wrestling vamp, and nobody can touch him with like aesthetic, how he moves in the ring. Nobody can touch Noel. He is super underrated.
Oh yeah.
Like super underrated. But I was staying at his place, and I stayed at his place for 3 months for the camp, and I did the camp there with Dustin, and we had like a graduation thing. This was the graduation picture, but we had the showcase before this, and for him to let me be Movie Myk, and it was like a send off, like I stamped Movie Myk. I stamped him doing this Hollywood movie thing because he's the originator. He's the originator, and he seen me and was like, yo, I write off on this. This is actually good. He does this very well. I write off on this. So taking that picture, that was just like a write-off. That's why you see me, I put the director, the natural Dustin Rhodes. He's the original, man.
Oh yeah.
So and I thought this picture was dope, man. I thought it was dope, and I'm glad he took it, man. He looked at the clapboard and he looked at what I wrote, man. He smiled at it. So I was just like, yeah, man, it was a coming to age moment. That's how you know the movie coming soon, man.
Oh yeah.
Stop playing with me, Daniel, man. I ain't gonna show you the picture no more.
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
I turn my camera on. I cut my fingers on.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you did.
It was
that felt really intentional.
So let's go ahead and just wrap this up now. Let's just wrap this up. I was having a good time after a while. I said, you know what? Daniel's pissing me off, but he's getting back around, But then you cut me off.
I didn't
cut me off. Who said you was the filmmaker? Who said for you to edit? Rhetorical question. Yeah, nobody did. All right, nobody. I answered it.
I've got some thinking to do after tonight's episode. This might be the last episode of Live Laugh Lariat, so I'm gonna have to go into hiding.
See my finger?
I feel like this is a good time since you're already kind of in an agitated state, and I apologize for that as well.
Right there.
Talk about Ashe. Really cool. Super happy that exists. What's it been like to kind of been involved with that from the start?
Oh man, it's a part of something special. Being honest, from the start, and it's being honored to be on the first show. Being honored to be in that legendary entrance with Swag Surfing.
Yeah.
That's a moment in itself. man, I love what Darius Lockhart is doing for wrestling, for the community, you know, for it's just a different time, like, and he's showing that, like, hey man, you know, it's people like us, you know, that actually like wrestling. We actually are good at wrestling, and I'm here to showcase us
Mhm.
as wrestlers, as talent. So you know, so yeah, it's definitely a special feeling, and you know, just to get treated like respect, man. You know, everybody there's so cool, so loving, except Ian. He's not loving.
You're not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, not cool.
Definitely being at that first show and watching a movie out there, Team North Carolina versus Team Georgia.
Yeah, man.
Because I'm sitting with not Trevor Young. I'm sitting with Trey Shaw and Naja. So I'm the only North Carolina boy in the area, you know,
Yeah.
rooting for movie, you know, and I'm getting double teams, but you know, NC came on top.
Yeah, you see, we won. Now we can't do a remake because now they saying I'm a Texan guy. Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's, you know, so they saying I'm a Texan guy.
Yeah.
But you know, you know, wherever I lay my clapboard is my home, man. You know, that's it. That's it. I'm a Rolling Stone. That's it.
So Ashe, you're doing big things. Battle Club Pro, current tag team champions Rayhan and Tejas. North Carolina, or was it JTP South, just taking over?
Yep.
What's it like to win gold in a place that like you didn't grow up wrestling, or like you're kind of an outsider there?
It's a good feeling, honestly. It's a very good feeling. It's a great feeling, especially when a promotion that's not your home promotion, it's like an out of town promotion, takes a chance on you. So you know, it makes you, you know, like, oh man, it's like the feel of this company believes in me. This company believes in us. So it's a
Yeah.
great feeling.
Awesome. And another promotion where a lot of the people that you came up with, the Rayhan Tejas, the Yaya, the Ian Maxwell, we'll keep that one on the low. George's kids. So it's got to be a cool moment to kind of be able to go out and represent him. And now you're representing Dustin Rhodes when you're out there. What's next for you? What is on the horizon? What are your goals for this next year?
Just to take Movie Myk as far as Movie Myk want to take him. I feel like, you know, Hollywood is mine, and it won't be too long until I'm on the big screen. All right, it won't be too long, Daniel. I can get you blackballed. All right. It won't be too long. But no, on a serious note, I feel like it won't be too long. Like any day is the day that we're like, oh, Movie Myk is picked up, or Movie Myk movie is actually in IMAX theaters, and like I just see big things just for me, you know. And I always say to myself every day, die legendary. You know, we all like. Everybody's their own director. Everybody's really their own.
I'm going to open up the floor to Trey to end the podcast however he sees fit. This is your chance to make amends or bury the hatchet, however you want to do it, but the floor is yours.
This is how Trey can bury the hatchet. He is no longer partners with you on this damn show. You're going to get Mr. Trey in trouble.
Look, you know.
And if Trey continue to be on this show, when I see Trey in person, I'm just gonna act like I don't know.
Look, Movie, you know, you have my word. You know, I won't be partnered with this guy any longer.
Oof.
I'll be a guest. I'm lying. Daniel. I'll see you next. Like I was saying, I won't be part of this anymore because I don't know what was going on today. But you know what? As a man who's been Mr. 30K for pretty much his whole career, man, Mr. 24K his whole career. You know, we've got that camaraderie. You know, we've got that brotherhood, and we can't let Daniel come between us. All right,
we on a run time, Trey.
We can't let Daniel come between us. Okay, we can't let the bad pants come between us. Okay, so it's you and me. It's the brotherhood forever. Was that convincing? That sounded good.
Was that convincing? I think about it.
All right.
I think about it.
I love you, Movie. I'm so proud of you.
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
You need to leave him right there. That right there. He a critic. He's a critic.
Michael Jordan of all people.
He's a critic. He's a critic. He was saying how he loved his filmmaker, and I love Trey deep down. He's got to get away from you. That's why you bad. That's why you bad pants media. Cause
Damn. Ruined it for me. You ruined it for me, Daniel.
I tried to give you a chance to win him back over, but I think I'm the problem all along. So I think there's only one thing that we can do.
Who do you think you are? I
I warm it up like Kane in his prime. Fuck with us, you insane in the mind. You cowards way out of line. Money talk, boy, you wasting my time. You don't want to put the work in. You just want to taste of the shine.
Who do you think you are?
I warm it up like Kane in his prime. Fuck with us, you insane in the mind. You cowards way out of line. Money talk, boy, you wasting my time. You don't want to put the work in. You just want to taste of the shine. Real talk, so it's hard to trust. I'm in it for the long ride. Like I drive a chartered bus. Scars and blood from the deadly bars I bust. And all we trust. The army body bombs or bust. Log about it, naysayer, you can hardly doubt it.